Today I'm going to show you how to disassemble a Republic of Gamers laptop. It's actually made by Asus and it is the model GL703Ge. And this one is actually super easy to take apart. So let me show you how to do that. Just flip it on its back, take you a small flathead screwdriver, plastic piece right here, just get underneath it and it pops right off. Make sure you save that. There's one screw here holding down this user accessible tray here. Now, the one thing you will know about this one, this laptop has a bunch of different screw sizes, so you definitely want to keep up with the ones that you remove and where you took them out. Once that screw is removed, you can just reach in here with that flathead. So once you get this tray out, all the significant upgrades for most people are right here. In this case, you've got your hard drive, you have a stick of memory, and then you have your M.2 SSD drive right here. Most of the time you want to stick with the SSD and then just upgrade this as a storage drive, which, as you can see, one screw and one little plastic piece and your hard drive is super easy to remove. So you just want to take out these 4 screws here, 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 and here. And then once you've done that, you have this little plastic piece right here, lift up on it, drive comes right out, unplug the SATA cable, and there's your drive right there. If you wanted to upgrade, you literally take 4 screws out, put the new drive in, pop it in, 4 more screws, put the cover back on, you're back in business with an upgraded drive. There's 2 memory sticks in this machine. You have some outer case screws here that you have to remove. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's another one right here. So you should have a total of 12 screws. Notice how much longer this screw is. You definitely want to keep up with these and not put the wrong screw back in. So once you have those 11 screws out, and I'm going to show you one of my tricks I show you on all my videos. If you look here, you see I've got the single screw with the plastic piece that secures that tray. I have the 4 screws that secure the hard drive tray, and then if you notice how I've laid out the pattern here, I took the screws out exactly the way that they are positioned in the back of the laptop, and that way no matter what happens I will not accidentally screw it up. The next step, you can use a guitar pick. You can buy a plastic tool on eBay. A guitar pick is probably cheaper. I'm sure everybody knows somebody who plays guitar and they probably have 1,000 of them, so borrow a guitar pick from your friend, or you can use an old debit or hotel card or whatever, and all you want to do is just find the part here between the top and bottom cover and just super gently slide it in there to where the plastic starts to come apart. And once you do that, you can literally just take that top cover off. Just work all the way around it and lift it off. And then this part just pops right off. Okay, so for disassembly purposes, I'm just gonna go over the basic stuff for you. The layout of this laptop is fantastic. It's super easy to work on. So if you want to remove the battery, plastic covers notch over here, then one screw here, battery comes out. You just need to disconnect it from right here, wiggle it right out. There's your M.2 SSD. You got your speakers here. Not sure you can see it very well, but there's notches right here, and these things just fit right over. And then of course you run your cable, you feed it over here from one speaker to the other. It actually goes from this speaker on the machine's right all the way over to the machine's left, and then right here into the motherboard. Okay, if you want to replace the wireless adapter, it's right here. It's one screw holding it to the motherboard, and then you have your 2 Wi-Fi connectors right here. So take that out, pops right out. If you want to remove your fans, all your fan and cooling assembly is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And once you take those, the connection is right here. Wiggle that out with your fingers nice and gently, and this whole assembly right here comes out. And at that point, all you have left is your motherboard, which you have 1 screw here, 1 screw here, you have 1 main screw here, then you have 1 here, and I believe there's 1 right here underneath the LCD hinge. And then once you do that, disconnect your connector cables for your touchpad, speakers, LCD, and your Wi-Fi and your fan. And once you do that, oh, I'm sorry, and there's 1 more motherboard connector back here, right back here. And once you do that, the whole board will completely lift out of there. Now all you're left with is an empty shell. Super easy to work on, very simple design, and to reassemble the machine, depending on which parts you've removed. Obviously, if you go all the way down to the motherboard, just put everything back together in the reverse order. So you would go motherboard, then the cooling fan system with the 9 screws, then all your connections, make sure you feed them properly where they run. My suggestion, take a picture with your cell phone above the machine at this point so you can see where all the cables run, what they look like, how they're laid out, so that you can lay it out exactly like that. That little trick has helped me out many times. And then of course, you're gonna put everything back together. Make sure your SATA cable runs right here inside the space for your hard drive. Put the cover back on, snap it down, put your hard drive back inside the tray, connect your SATA, set the drive back in. Remember your case screws in the order that you've laid them out on your desk. And remember, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12 to secure the bottom cover to the top cover. And then your panel, got slots. Make sure you align the slots. Single screw with your plastic piece, and you are back in business. Hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure you click on that like button. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Click that notification bell to get notified anytime I upload new content. Thanks so much for watching.